Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I would not have been making this video if it was not extremely crucial or important, although I'm exhausted, but it's not relevant. So I need to talk about a dream that I had today. And it was me sitting on a couch. Can't remember much of what the couch looked like because it's irrelevant. But there was a girl sitting next to me, and the girl was, I really don't want to talk about the descriptions about the girl because that's irrelevant again. But the thing is that somebody had, in the dream, exactly what it is somebody had called her from overseas. Exactly word for word what I'm saying. Like, somebody called her from overseas to come here. And then after that, I see an imam, what looks like a religious guy, an extremely religious guy. I can't say extremely religious guy, but just a religious individual. So he was walking wearing white, what you would wear, what you would wear if you were going to a place of prayer, masjid, something like that. But he was walking, but then he wasn't alone. I thought it was like creepy, like, a man just privatizingly bringing a girl. I thought it was supposed to be a creepy thing, but actually no. I saw a woman following behind. I saw other men, like there was a couple of people, but their faces were blurred. But I knew that there were other religious or spiritual people that were accompanying there, and they were doing something. But what it was is that it's that they're working on something that I don't know about. I don't know what's going on, but they're working on something. And then I had asked the girl in the dream, I was like, okay, so where are you from? And then the girl said, oh, I'm half Russian and I'm half Chinese. And I woke up and I thought I would never remember the dream. I do fairly remember, if not some dreams, but not as detailed and as potent as this dream. And this dream was so important that I remembered every detail, every aspect of it. I can't say every detail, but every aspect of this dream. And I woke up, and I believe God had made me understand that the order and decree from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has come for Gog and Magog, for Russia and China's involvement now. In the Quran, it is Gog and Magog, and in the Injil, it is the foreign nations or the kingdoms, and the kingdoms are described as, the bear, which is Russia, the dragon, which is China, and those are the descriptions of the kingdoms in the previous scriptures. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is preparing that. That's what they're all gathering for. These religious spiritual people are decreed by Allah, working on something in the heavens, or in wherever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has it being worked on. And the warning is that please, as believers, I'm practically begging you in the most nicest way for your souls, pray for yourselves first. I never used to say this because I myself don't do it. That's what I'm doing. What is your problem?
What's up?
Don't pay attention to anyone who is like the devil trying to break this video. It is a warning, and it needs to go out, and it needs to at least be heard. For anyone who is a believer, please pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be protected from Russia and China, Gog and Magog, whatever it is that you want to call it, the foreign nations, because once it descends, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that it will only descend upon disbelievers. So if you're in the path of, not saying in a disbelieving nation, but if you're in the path of them, you are considered a disbeliever, and there's no way out of that. Once you are labeled as a disbeliever, there's no way out of that. So make a istighfar, make your tawbahs, and repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Repent, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with whole heart and sincerity. Allah is giving you a warning, whether it's through me, some girl you would never understand to have had a dream, or some normal person. Wake up, I'm not the only one, okay? There are people, multiple people, that may be receiving these warnings. I don't check, I don't know, I don't pay attention, but I am telling you, please pray for yourselves, pray for the believers, pray for whatever God has to come for our nations, that God may give us respite, that God may give us time to gather ourselves, because I know one thing for sure: none of us are ready for the day of the Lord. None of us are ready for the day of the Lord, and nobody is ready for this. It is, that's the reason why we are told to pray tahajjud. We are told to pray tahajjud in the middle of the night and remember Allah wholeheartedly. So for you, this is a warning. Please adhere to this warning. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm watching videos of different, I'm not saying, like I said, anyways, I didn't say that I watch videos, but I saw a random video yesterday on Twitter somewhere of a brother that had put up a woman who was preaching out for Christ, and just the manner that she was doing it was absolutely terrible. She was screaming out in offensive terms, and she was crying out for people, really, but in the worst terms possible. But there are people that are doing it in different ways, and maybe some of these ways are not understood, but there are people that care about other people and humanity. And if you're one of them that cares about yourself, start off with yourself. They say that when you get on an airplane, right, put the mask on yourself before you can help anyone else. You cannot help a single soul if you can't help yourself. So help yourself, get to prayer, make istighfar, do it, and do it now. Don't wait, okay? Don't wait. Don't do it. Don't wait. Assalamu alaikum. Have a good night.